We have a video comment here that I want to play for you. It's a question from one of our editors upstairs.
Hey Chris, this is Lee from HuffPost Celebrity, and we have some questions for you from our No Filter series. Our first is, what's your guilty pleasure? Our second is, what shows are always on your DVR? Our third is, what's always on your nightstand? And our fourth is, what's something you do alone that you don't normally do in front of anyone else? Thanks.
4-part question. My guilty.
Yeah, she's got a lot there for you.
What was my first one? My guilty pleasure?
I think so, yeah.
The cheeseburger I'm going to have at PJ Clark's before I go to the airport is one of my guilty pleasures.
Oh.
And
That's a guilty pleasure? I had a cheeseburger the other night.
Probably some oysters and a cold beer. What was the second part?
I got the one, what do you keep on your nightstand?
A glass of water and a Tervis tumbler, always. Big jumbo glass of water.
Same. What do you do by yourself when other people aren't watching?
Oh, that's too embarrassing. No, I'm kidding.
It might be. Who knows? I mean, mine would be. I don't know.
What do I do? I sing pretty loud in the car, I will tell you that.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite song to sing in the car?
I don't know, whatever mood I'm in. You know, What was a Tom Cruise movie with the Cameron Crowe? Where he's the agent, Jerry Maguire. Remember,
Right.
He's trying to find a song, he's all fired up, and then he finally finds Free Falling. He's all fired up, and he plays one, he's like, it's not quite, and he gets another one, and a little bit like that.
Right. And what's on your DVR?
I'm addicted, of all things, to Survivor.
Oh.
I love the TV show Survivor,
Really?
which is ridiculous, but I do.
Well, I guess would you
I
consider
like American Pickers.
So would your guilty pleasure be a burger, a beer, and Survivor on your DVR?
That's sounds like a pretty good night, actually.
That's like your crack. That's like